Hey there, guys. We're gonna be doing a little something off topic here. I found these guys. What is this, like Task Force Scepter or whatever? There's some stupid milsim. Anyways, some guy, I think his name was like Cookie or whatever. He did a video or whatever trying to advertise some squad, and I'm here to just show how bad it is. Just really make it clear that it's a bad video. Bad tactics, bad outfits, bad everything. You know how it is. Anyways, let's get to it. Not even 3 seconds into the video already, the guy, so as you can see, he's being handcuffed, right? He then looks up at the guy, but then it switches to his perspective, and bro's looking in the wrong direction. It's crazy. I don't even know how they could overlook that. It's so hard. And his gun moves. His gun went from facing, like, kind of away from him to facing, like, at him. Like, come on, these are simple mistakes, guys. Another 2 seconds later, what do you see wrong? Maybe it's the fact that we were just in the window, and there's the two guys, but guess what? They're nowhere to be found. How hard is it to get two people in the window to make it look like that's actually happening? I don't know, but apparently it's hard enough that they didn't want to do it. Now see right here, you're gonna see this guy, he's like radioing for help, right? And then he's going to turn around, but then it's gonna cut back to him turning around again. Like, did you not rewatch the footage? Like, I know you acted this, and I know you saw it, and you okayed this, but you still did it? Like, are you goofy? Are you like special? I don't know why that's so hard to see. Do I even need to explain what's wrong with this? Like, his hand isn't even touching his head. His other hand is clipping through his face. It's not even near his jaw. His gun is also, like, in his hand. Like, oh my god, you saw that. You recorded that, and you said that was okay. Man, what are you guys doing? You guys are not professionals at all. Not even a second later, I tell you, they mess up again. He's loading a magazine and it just teleports inside. Like, I get it's a low-budget game, but you have to be able to tell that that doesn't look right and that it looks kinda goofy. Please reconsider your performance and reconsider your acting and director capabilities. Once again, it's apparently too hard to even try and get the hands to, like, look like they're gripping each other. It's not that hard, I assure you. Get some practice in, you can make it look like you guys are shaking hands. But you know what this looks like here? It looks like one of you tried to give a high five and the other gave a fist bump. And now you two are in an awkward situation where neither of you know how to introduce yourselves. Because one of you went to go give a high five and the other went for a fist bump. And now you're just staring at each other in an awkward situation, remembering the time where you were actually somebody and not this awkward feller who just happened to meet somebody who wanted to do a high five instead of a fist bump, and now you look goofy, and now you're embarrassed, and now you're wondering, why did I even want to do a high five? Why didn't I do a fist bump? And the other guy's wondering the same thing, and so now both of you. So, not only did 2 seconds ago these guys were switching spots, they just decided to switch spots, they also just magically moved more to the left. I don't even know if that's intentional or not, but they're not even in the same spots they were, if I'm remembering it right. Regardless, this is just lazy, man. Come on, bro. This is meant to be 55 seconds, and I'm already making a 5-minute plus video. About 55 seconds. I've almost, like, it's not 100 times, but I've definitely added a couple times to this. Like, do better. Now call this nitpicking all you want, but if you're gonna include music and you're gonna sync up other scenes with the music, then you have to do it with every scene that's impactful. Here it is a shotgun shooting open a door, and you didn't think that, hey, it should sync up with the music that is playing right now. No, you decided to be an extra little annoyance. Not only does it not sync up, but it is slightly off, and it's off just enough that if you're listening and paying attention, you will notice, and you will be infuriated because it's off beat. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, yet it decides 1, 2, 5, 4, and it's like, what are you doing? Oh, we just saw them enter the building and go left, and all of a sudden, now they're on the second story on the right side of the building, and there's a window. Like, you don't see it in the original clip because I paused it at a bad time. But whenever the guys are looking into the room, there is no window. And then suddenly, they throw a flashbang in there. Now there's a... Like, make up your mind with this consistency, man. This video has been so inconsistent, it's actually making me, like, more and more angry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you notice here, but if you look closely, the guy who he's taking the gun from isn't even holding it. Like, it's not at all. The guy who's taking the gun from him is holding it to his chest, while one arm is down and the other is up. He physically isn't holding the gun. He isn't disarming him. He's doing a police officer move of giving him the gun and then saying he always had it on him. Like, bro, you're meant to be the military, not the police. Make up your mind, man. I know I've called a lot of stuff in this video lazy, and, I think this is honestly the pinnacle. Not only were they too lazy to defuse a bomb and show that as dismantling stuff, they used a shield and a spy cam. They didn't even, actually even try with this. They looked at a locker and tried to make it look like they were dismantling metal? Like, brother, what are you doing, man? Throughout this entire video, we've seen people with boonie hats, or bony hats, whatever you prefer to call them. I've seen people call them both. That's besides the point. We've seen people with those hats and caps walking around, and all of a sudden now it's a ballistic helmet? Like, that's not what we've been wearing every other time, so why are we wearing it now?
Welcome back, Sergeant.
So, as you saw in the previous shot, they actually just shot one of their teammates and used that as the dead body. This time, they just told him lay down and put his gun next to him, as if that's gonna work. Look at his legs. They are phasing through the ground. His arm is in front of him like it's support. It looks like he's sleeping. It looks like he's sleeping and he's leaving his gun unattended. He's asking for his gun to be stolen. His feet are even sticking through, man. That's just crazy to me.
I was expecting.
Last and most certainly least, just the end of the clip. It's meant to be these two guys fist bumping, and acting like, oh, they're so cool, right? Except their hands don't touch. It's the goofiest thing, right? And actually, you see the way he's holding his gun? It doesn't even look like he's holding his gun. His fingers are just kind of chilling there. Like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing?
A challenge.